Okay. So for the first time in 12 years, we're starting early and not late, which is crazy. Most of our round 1 matches are done. Most of them are like 2-0 type set stuff. So, yeah, that's wrapping up. Set 1 is going to be a knockout map. Set 2, bounty. Set 3, gem. It's the same 3 maps the entire tournament, so it should be really easy to follow tonight. We'll just grab... We can peep what's going on here before those other 2 next round start. Just for the fun and shits and giggles. Yo, what's up, Darren? Yes, I remember you. Hello. Also, hello, ZT, Rosa, Santi, Rosa again, Roy, and Pumpkin. Pumpkin said he's voting for D and Z. See if they're still in here. Yeah, tell D and Z to ready up. Because it doesn't look like they're ready up yet. Oh my god. They have a good corner. They got a kill. 14-9. Nah, that's just not enough. Nice try. Nice try. Oh, but it's tied.
Watch out. Here I come.
Let's watch game 3 of that. Yo, what's up, Diego?
Let's make this an unforgettable moment.
Alright, red team has Star again. I think they did the same thing last game, early lead. I mean, they have the Jaeyoung and the Carl and the Ollie, so it's really easy to have an early presence on the field with all that HP and speed. Also, I adjusted the mic settings just a little bit. I don't know if it's any different or if it's gonna be worse. But if it sounds too, like, scratchy or tinny, or just sounds too bad in a specific way, let me know. Yo, what's up, Guysen? You got late home. Yeah, that happens. You were asking me to start earlier, though, which is crazy. Because if I started earlier, there would have been no way you would have been home in time. Alright, red team on this back right corner. Nice kill. All players showed up and left. Okay.
I will give you all my heart.
Alright, back to the game here. 2 stars to 1 star. No! Carl with a kill on Mr. P. 20 seconds on the clock, though. Can really go either way still. Ollie with a super. He does get marked up. He doesn't go for any kill right there. Probably the smart idea. Piper going in aggressive. Piper charges out. Another tap onto Ollie. One more, and that could be a kill. She has to fall back. She's on half HP. 600 HP. She's on fire. She dies on 96. Start with the red team. Yikes. If Piper didn't get caught on fire right there, that could have been a W for Pops. But, oh man. Nice try, nice try. Unfortunately got bounced already, LOL. It happens. It happens. I would love to do more double elimination. But if you're doing best of 3, it just takes way too much time to finish the tournament. It's really nice for like earlier rounds because you don't go home after like clearing some of your schedule and losing one best of 3. Will you choose the maps I said for the next tournament? I'm not sure because 2 of them aren't even in BSC anymore. Like, I like Bridge Too Far a lot, but it just got taken out of the competitive map pool.
Is that
Hey, someone disconnected. Do we got DNZ versus Arctic? Do you have screenshot? If screenshot, yes, you get a set. If no screenshot, it's just gonna be replayed. Answer within the next like 5 seconds. Or I'm just gonna re-roll it without a free win for either team. Okay, I reset it, by the way. Getting pros first round felt criminal to play against. We never stood a chance. Bruh, I feel bad. There's not too much I could do. I mean, maybe I could have seeded so that they got the buys instead. You didn't have to get baptized right away. But like, even then, I don't know. We're getting a Matcherino update on like the 1st of July, and maybe there will be like a new organizer's hand guide. Cause what is going on? No one's playing right now. I don't think that's... No, it's a different lobby. We just loaded back in. Got you. Yeah, I reset it for y'all. How can I create a tournament? So right now, it's like closed off and no one can make a tournament. But on the 1st of July, they're gonna open it up for anyone to. And it should be pretty easy to go from there. Like, I'm not the person to like talk to like set you up to host your own things. But I can speak from my experience. All right, surely one of these teams has to play. And I'm pretty sure TN team is not playing in this tournament. They're doing something else right now. Yeah, they're playing layer cake. That's not us.
Watch out, here I come.
One of these teams. What's your team name tonight? Whole play. I can never pronounce their name. Also, Diego's still not here. If so, what's your team name and their team name? Okay, but how can I choose the maps for the tournament? We'll maybe speak about that later. I don't even... So, can one of these... Finally! Alright, we're gonna watch their game 1. And while that's loading, we can talk a little bit about the rest of this month. So today's the 26th. It's a Thursday. And then next Thursday, it's the 3rd. So it's a new month, and the new update will be here by then. So I don't know if we're still going to have these practice tournaments as they currently exist right now in their current format next month, at least from me. There's going to be a lot of new organizers next month, and I'm technically a gold tier organizer. I just barely take advantage of my tier for some reason. So I'm gonna try to schedule a bit of events that lead up as like qualifiers to a main event with some money on the line. That's sponsored from the program, not Autumn. And we'll see what we can do with that, but right now, this might be the last practice tournament for a little bit. Not 100% sure on that though, so don't like take that as an unchangeable fact. What is going on? Okay, so Hank has been pulled through the wall.
I'm gonna find you.
Okay. So earlier someone asked me why I don't start the stream earlier. And it's because basically all the stuff that I'm doing right now behind the scenes, like trying to reset matches, I can't like commentate on what's on my screen right now because I'm trying to help people out with their Matcherino stuff. So I apologize if it's a little bit dry, but I'm trying to help other rooms on the back end. Okay.
Brawn and beauty.
It looks like they're playing. It should be good. Alright. Hopefully I fixed everything. Can actually look at the match in front of me now and also maybe read chat. I don't think comp with Hank is good on this map. It's struggling a little bit. Nice shot though. He has Mark, and he's not going to be healing right now. Great teleports on top of him. Nicely played, nicely played. It was a good moment while Hank had low HP and Bubble was full. But at the same time, Gray had the ammo to just dish 2 out on him and the HP to go in and tank it. RT goes down. It's a 3 versus 2. Gray goes in with Hypercharge. Gets taken out. Punished for it. He almost got the kill on Zoro, but he had the shield. And he lived out on 100 HP or so. Diego Prime, really just looking for charges towards Super. Or Hyper at that. Hypercharge Bell in on Hank. That's going to be bouncing back and forth between the two of them. Hank on low HP. Gray goes for a hook, misses. That's going to be recharging over the next 20 or so seconds. Good position though for the blue team. They have red really backed up in the back here. Takes the toast line for the initial on Gus. Gas should be coming in any second now. Yep, right behind them. With Hypercharge, Gus with Hypercharge, Hank with Hypercharge. The bubbles are out, the ticket is in. Just one Gray player, he goes down.
Brawn and beauty.
Alright. Game 3 of set 1. I believe this is a round of 16 game. We'll look at the bracket after this set. I got a free round 3, W. Missed Grey Horror. Bro, I cannot speak sometimes. This is tragic. Tick already has Super, and blue team is backed into the bottom right corner. Hank Bubble coming out. Does get pulled by Gray. It's going to disrupt the bubble. And also on the left side, Tasty Toast taking out Zero. Good shots. Hello, 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 Yuki. How you doing? Got you, Pole. Taking a bad spot right now. He's kind of holding out for a hero. Hank also on the top side. I don't know if they can make this work. If they do, I'd be surprised. Diego Prime on low HP, so maybe if he gets the bounce and it's a 1v1 with the Gray versus the Hank. Gray does have the HP to tank a bubble, but Hank is healing right now. He has a bubble coming in as well. It's going to be about 4,000. Oh, fake injury. I do see that star power, mister. Nicely done. Holy moly. He's in the center, but doesn't land that last hit. That would have been a glorious play if Gray pulled it off. Nice try, Bam. Nice try. Alright, I was just checking chats and places really quick. Nice Bell hypercharge on the Hank. There is a tick head right in front of her. She's trying to get away, but she goes down. Oh, man. A little bit of an oversight right there is going to cost blue team this round. Unless Bam pulls off a 1v3, but as Gray, you only have so much ammo, and it's just really not quite possible. Goes in with the shield, gets it down on tick. He's now going to the other side of the wall. He teleports away. Hank does have the mark on him, so he will take less shots to take out, but it's still one Gray with limited targets and limited ammo against two of these red players. Nice pull, disrupts the bubble, teleports again. Oh my gosh, World Tour, but it's not enough. Nice try, nice try. Yeah. Bam Heart Bam, definitely my SVP right there. We'll play to Wacho, Zoro, and Brian, TCG. That's only set 1 though, FYI.
Time for trouble.
I heard BRD made his grand return, Skull 1, W. You have to take out Cloud in the first round though. It's always fun when Cloud makes it like far in the bracket, because like, they have like a whole server and they like ping everyone and they all like come and support them. It's very exciting when it happens. So I felt kind of bad that they got you round 1. All right. Let's see. We'll get Butter in here.
You can't offer me
Front row seats. All right. Let's see. We're gonna spectate people that I don't usually spectate. Because knowing D2, he'll probably make it pretty far in the bracket. So let's give these guys a little bit of a rundown on screen. Everything else looks good. Okay, so Buster's going to be charging. It looks like he got his hypercharge. Red team also does have their first knockout. Gas coming out on the horizontals. Nice Dean pull. Doug with a good revive on his teammate. Oh my gosh, nicely done. Nah, Gene had like a final fuck you pull to the Buster and he just deflected it.
Too pretty for pain.
That was entertaining. We gotta watch the next game of that. How many trophies does my main have from Hydromaniac? My main has 81,000? Yeah, 81,000. Justice proceed the bracket. After we get this Doug gameplay, I want to see the buff Doug gameplay. For anyone that doesn't watch balance changes, Doug's little sausage star power thing, or let's try to reword that. Doug's hot dog now heat seeks onto enemies or onto teammates. Holy crap, I cannot talk. His super heat seeks onto his teammates, so it's really easy to revive them. And also he charges his super from healing his teammates, kind of like Barry. Justice for C in the bracket. If they picked RT, it would have been better. Arrow Hypercharge coming in. Doug with a Gust Shield on top of his head too. Oh my god. There's just so many get out of jail cards that this red team has right now. They have the Buster Shield. They have the Gust Shield, which also has knockback with a ton of HP on top of it. And then a Draco Super, which will revive a teammate if they go to 0 hit points. Nice pull. Oh my gosh, there's nothing you can do. There is nothing you can do. Alright. Well drafted to my Peru, Kazaz, and Wheezy. Like, that comp was overpowered as hell. Let me try to find where that match just came from. Alright, you want to see the bracket? We can show that. Get the depressing music away.
Time for trouble.
Let's see. Nope. Wrong button. There we go. Okay. So we're progressing pretty well. We just watched... No, not that one. Not that one. Maybe one of these? Alright, we just watched this one. Oh, shoot. The technology is struggling tonight. Music cut out a little bit, but... Still here. We just watched this one. You were asking earlier... No, wait, Doug did get played. Can we just watch Wheezy win a game? It says that Doug got banned, but they ended up playing Doug. That doesn't make sense. Oh, no. That was set 1. I am so bad at this. What the hell is going on? Dude, I'm feeling like Gramps right now. I can't even remember what I'm doing. No, my Candyland got free win. Or wiped out. Or, yeah. Candyland is kill. Okay, for some reason... Let's try that again. Hello? Alright, fixed it. Yeah. Can see what BRD is up to in the meantime. Ohio round 3, real? Oh, on to round 3. Justice for Candyland, they got here too late. Well, that's you. What do you... R.I.P. R.I.P. Okay, Bard. I see you. Mr. Kaze main. Let me try to get a big old gulp of water. Maybe that'll help me lock in so I can actually talk about what's actually on my screen and not like hallucinate. Alright. Locking in. Isn't Kaze banned? Nah. Kaze is open. She was played in monthly finals already. She is open. The only brawlers that are banned are Ali the Alligator and whoever the other new one is that no one can even play yet, so Trunk or Stump, whatever the two of those. Alright. Okay, I'm in a tough spot. Does go down to the Sprout. Laughing it off a little bit. They do have one more game to hang on right here. Game 2. Oh no, that's it. Anyone looking for the total score? That would be it.
Too pretty for pain.
She's a mechanic with a red carpet. Not great with people, but she doesn't care. When you see her, you might stop and stare. Is that a coffee?
Once we get further into the bracket, we can maybe like follow a match the whole way from set 1, game 1 to the end. But right now, while we're in like round of 16 and round of 8, I'm kind of just still gonna be jumping everywhere, as one does. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Surely the Carl gets the kill on him. Surely the Carl gets the kill on him. Okay. They're still in it. 7-9. That's only a 2-star difference. That was crazy. I was like walking in on a crime almost. Mr. Hypercharge. Carl goes in, hypercharges, but D2 with the super is just gonna knock him out of existence. Nice Buster pull. 10-13. Red team's still behind. Coming in, he's just walking forwards, goes for the heal, gets another kill. Blue team's still in the lead. Carl goes in, gets aggressive. I'm not really too sure about that when you're on so low HP, 2000. Hypercharge, bops back, throws him into the wall, another shot in and a kill. Okay.
Watch out, here I come.
Let's see what Record's doing. Or Spin. That's not a good spot to be. Jackie goes down. 2 other
This could get dangerous.
Okay, nice. So we have Spinning Record versus Motion Blur, Mike, and Oni. And on Spin's team, they have Sprout and Mr. Hands accompanying. Dang, that Grom Hyper is just menacing. Alright, Gene does have super. I think the best target would really be the Grom. He does have the Watchtower to tank for him, so he has to take attention to that. A Gus would also be good, but you have to kill him before he's able to get his shield off. Otherwise, he knocks you back, gets a shield, a damage increase, and a lot to deal with. Nice pull into Gus, and teamwork with the Pearl. Blue team hanging in. Okay, so what? What is Mike doing? Does he believe in his teammates to win the 2v3? Potentially? Oni still has hypercharge. That was a lot of damage coming off. Hit the plus sign basically on both Spin and Sprout. Hypercharge coming in. Mr. Hands in danger. Dodges the super but goes down to the basic attack. 600 HP left on the Grom, and Gus gets away with 2,000 as well. I will say that blue team still has better position. Gas is coming up right behind them. Jackie with speed just gets the kill on Gene, and I guess he didn't have the gadget to knock them back. Man. Alright.
Brawn and beauty.
Alright, Gene on lane this time. I think I like that a lot better than what they were doing last time, because it took Gene way too long to get super. So now he can kind of get a little bit aggressive unless he's in a bad spot. He's not running the pushback gadget. And I'm surprised he got away with his life there. Because if he had the knockback, that definitely would have been easier to deal with Jackie. Shot through the wall, does not connect. Jackie on the booster, gets a double pull, gets a lot of damage. A trade out, it's a 2v2, but the blue team are not in a good spot. Super comes out, Mr. Hands knocked, plus into the gas. Takes more damage, living on 2,000 HP roughly. Takes more damage, still stuck on that 1974 HP. Goes down, Spin with a super, takes more damage. Grom gets his own super. Damage coming in on Gus. Gus just gets a clap back. Red round 1. Pulls miss. That's going to be detrimental for the rest of this. Jackie hypercharge comes in. That's surely a kill. She gets away with 300 HP as well. Through the wall shot. Nicely done by Mr. Hands to pick up on the kill, though. Motion Blur is going to shove himself in the back right corner of the map. He can't quite get away in time either. And now, what looked like it was going to be a red team taking the game in the set, kind of starts giving the other team hope. Spin. Nicely done. Are you a billionaire? Nowhere close. Nowhere close. This is really good position right now for the blue team. They gotta capitalize if they want to run it here. Big Grom hypercharge, but still look, it's 400 HP, 800 HP on the Grom. It's just Angelo, but surely red team wins with a 3v1. Oh man, blue team had such good position, but that hypercharge and a few Gus shots really turned things around. Spin on the back lines right here, gets taken down. Yo, what's up, KZ? How you doing? Oh man. That was, man, I thought we were gonna see a turnaround right there. I thought we were gonna see a game 3. Still well played to Sprout, Spin, and Mr. Hands, but Mike, Motion Blur, and Oni taking that set. A2 Burgers feeling good. WW. Also Butter. Do I know any Brawl Stars Huzz? This is gonna make me feel old, but what the hell does Huzz mean? Like, I like actually don't know.
Time for trouble.
Not our lobby.
She's a mechanic with a reptile. Not great with people, but she doesn't care. When you see her, you might stop and stare.
Is that a crocodile living in her hair? Allie the alligator. Woman. I don't know why, but Huzz does not sound like very feminine.
Clancy Claude is coming to town.
Like, I've seen a lot of people say it, and I guess that's why I couldn't figure it out, because it almost sounds like husband. Like husband. Am I getting that wrong? I have no idea where this word came from. Huz sounds like hose. Huz.
Oh man!
Really?
This is the worst!
I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Oh man, bro. The technical difficulties are freaking killing me. Hashtag GoFundMe new macaroni phone. Good lord. Alright. Maybe we're back. Hopefully we're back. Okay. So we see another Buster. Dude. I don't know.
Show me some energy!
Buster and Daryl pop up so much in these knockout games. Also, Kit Daryl's crazy. We're in the middle of 2025 and Kit Daryl's still a thing. It works. It definitely works. Like, I ran this on ranked like a few days ago.
This is our moment!
I mean, it's ranked, but still. Show me energy! Nice. Good pickup by the blue team.
Dangerous.
Hypercharge comes out. Gus comes on to the Buster. This is our moment! Sometimes the Jay Young voice lines almost sound like a Super Smash voiceover. Also, I feel like there's a glitched voice line and it says like a Chuck voice line, because I swear sometimes he goes in the damage mode and it says like, welcome to the pain train or some shit like that. I like it, it's funny. Yeah, that's a good. Oh my goodness, Shadow Realm! He comes out. Oh my gosh, that damage booster on Jay Young. It's gonna pick the round for them.
This is the worst!
Yeah, it's a Chuck voice line, right? It's playing the wrong voice line, definitely. You should have seen my game. I got a triple kill. Oh man, I missed the Pole triple kill. What the hell? Kit sneaking up the side. Is he gonna get away with it? He's getting 2 swipes, but Buster claps back. Oh my gosh, double kill. It's just Jay Young again and a Buster 360 shield. There's nothing you can do at that point.
Too pretty for pain.
She's a mechanic with a red carpet.
Is Surge teleport still meta? Real. Low key. Speaking of teleports, this is not a map we're playing. Get out of
Time
there.
for trouble.
Hello? What? I don't know.
Ready for pain?
I just had a massive brain fart right there. Who wins Old Rosa versus Clancy? That's a good question. I would pay money to see that, to be honest.
Emotional damage!
Buster. Oh my gosh. Alright, I was saying something about teleports earlier. Low key, the teleports on the map right now, if they activated and like shot you through faster, I feel like that would be a lot more fun. Because right now, teleports are kind of like a non-starter type thing in the game. Like, you just don't use them. And on maps where they are, they're like really gimmicky and like cheesy almost. Like, I feel like if it instantly warped you, it'd be a lot better. Maybe also leave them constantly on, instead instead of like you having to activate them and go through them. Sorry, I totally didn't commentate at all on that last game right there. I was too busy talking about teleporters. Why the fuck is there a cat and Plankton on my team? Plankton! Plankton! It kind of worked, but it didn't work in the end. Also, same thing for the jump pads. Like, I feel like it takes way too long to activate them. Like, if you used a Gale gadget and it instantly slingshotted you, that shit would be fire.
Forgive me, I'm not used to violence.
Like, I didn't think... Kid Daryl still works, definitely. I think it's crazy that it still works for so long. But I didn't think it was a bad idea by any means. Alright.
This is our moment.
Bull. Oh dear lord. Oh dear lord. He's going in. He gets the mech down. He does go down himself. Blue team still hangs on though. Sleepy grabbing that extra star.
This is our moment.
Okay, Bull goes in, gets instantly cocooned by Charlie, and is kind of getting like, yeah, spawn killed as soon as he comes out of that cocoon.
Feel the moment.
My butt
Hey, in a bad spot. Gets stuck. Danny Boy giving them the heals. Nicely done. It's gonna keep Pole alive. Blue team on the prowl with that. Shots coming in, hypercharge in, a lot of damage. Once again, he's cocooned. He's still on the move, but Meg goes out of mech into little form. That's not a kill.
I should have stayed in accounting.
He's gonna slide back just a little bit right there. 10 seconds on the clock. Blue team could get a W right here. It's looking a little rough. 4 seconds. 3, 2. They need a kill on Meg. She jumps in and they get away. Oh my god. Barely. Barely. Oh my god. I don't know what the right play would be. Cause like sometimes when you jump into mech, yes, it gives you the extra HP, but you're also stuck in that same position for a good second, and that just lets people lay into you. It might have been better to try to dodge it out. It might have been better to try to dodge it out instead of jumping into mech for the extra HP. I know the instinct to try to get that extra HP, but they could just lock in on you in the last few seconds right there, and they did. Mr. Pole in chat, you did very well with your 0 and 4. 0-4 bull performance.
Time for trouble.
All right. This is game 1, set 1. We're spectating BRD team. I think BRD is on one of these teams. Yeah, BRD is on the top. So red roster has a set under them, and this is a clean slate for set 2. I did my job. Yeah, you did do a good job with the pressure. I mean, as Bull, you can't be playing passive anyways. So you got in there, did big damage, gave your team an opportunity to get some kills. I can't believe they made Brawl Stars. Is it? I can't believe we lost that. Should have supered earlier. Yeah, the super came in a little late. If you did it earlier, you would have had the HP. And then at that point, it probably would have been better to keep trying to swerve and dodge. But it's a rough situation to be in regardless. Blue team needs 3 stars right now. Anything, a teleport in. Oh my gosh. Final last aggressive moment from the red team. Hello.
Too pretty for pain.
I kind of miss having multiple monitors. Because that used to let me like check Matcherino, Discord, and also like watch the stream and like full screen at the same time. Like right now, I just have my laptop. So it's hard to do everything at once. Gene not happy. Red team on match point right now, by the way. Blue team, basically, like, this would be the start of the reverse sweep if they took a game here. Oh my gosh, great pull. Flung out behind the wall and taken down, but a kill on the left side is enough for blue team to take the lead. Some bounty magic coming in right there. Gray steps on a bell mine. Not really in a position to take advantage of that. Charge Chickhead coming in, does connect with Gray. Now 7-star lead for the blue team against 4 stars for the red team. And they're also in a good position to just chill behind these walls. They have a little bit of space to back up against that back border if need be, but holding down right here is kind of a classic dry season stance that you could have. The Gray hook does connect. Angel goes down. Still blue team holding onto the lead by that tiebreaker. A nice pull by the Gene player right there is going to secure that lead. Up 3 more stars. 10 seconds on the clock. Gray does have hypercharge. Could get a little dangerous. RT on the side too. Also does have super sprout. Now brings Mary in. Damage comes in, but still blue team hangs on. Zombie on the tick. Lives with just enough to get his team the win right there on that game. Skull emoji. Alright, no one has a star yet. Never mind, Gene just picked it up. And a side kill from Angel Seeker onto Rudra. Good shots right there. Blue team with some good position as well. Bell being in the middle right here also allows her to set up some traps if they do end up getting pushed really far back. Juke gets hit, goes down to the sprout mines, or the tick mines. Get your throwers right, Mr. Macaroni, hello. And once again, blue team in the lead, 5-0 right now. Angel Seeker on the bell does go down to Dark Lord Bard on the Gray. Still, blue team in the lead, 5-3. That's a 2-star difference. They have that blue star over Jean's head, so that will be a target as this match wraps into the last 45 seconds here. Hyperdrive Sprout goes in. A good wall is going to give him some good position right there. Can't quite get the angle, plus a ticket coming in now is going to force him back for just a little bit longer. 30 seconds on the clock. Shots coming from RT. Zombie also does a good job as tick player, activating that shield to deflect some of that damage. Again, coming out, it's going to tank a few shots, not going to connect, but that's exactly what you need right now. Ammo economy is the game. Rudra looking for shots, also Sprout looking for kills, but a nice pickup by Zombie. Oh no, the blue star has been stolen. We will not be seeing a set 3. Oh man, that blue star that was sitting on top of Jean's head for the entire game was stolen at the last 5-ish seconds, and that was enough to give Dark Lord, BRD, Joof, and Rudra the lead. 1 million aura long pull. No, that was a sweet pull in game, I think it was game 2. Pulled tick like across the map through the indestructible wall. Hello? Well played, well played. All right.
Too pretty for pain.
She's a mechanic with a reptile brain. Not great with people, but she doesn't care. When you see her, you might stop and stare. Is that a crocodile living in her hair? Ally, the alligator, snaps your head off, says I'll see you.
Where did... Trying to figure out what happened to that lobby.
Toxic swamp, she works all work, gotta work, but at night she comes out to play. She's very awkward in a charming way. Make no mistake.
So we have one more round of 8 game. Potentially over right now. I swear we were watching Wacho's lobby earlier, but I can't seem to find them in game. But potentially that will be moving on really shortly to semifinals, which we have Arctic Nova featuring Danny, Sleepy, and Mr. Kole himself versus Zenith featuring Dark Lord, BRD himself, Joof, and Rudra, which we just watched win a little bit ago. Oh, Zenith they did end up winning. Did end up winning. God. I can't, like, my articulation is just terrible right now. Might be because like my sinus is fucked up a little bit. I'm gonna blame that because oh my god, I've been stuffed up the last like 3 days or so. My team soon, so we are going to troll. Fair enough, fair enough. Get wacky, get goofy, get silly with it. Have we seen any set 3 tonight? 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. No set 3s. Maybe? Maybe with this last round here. I'm pretty sure if Honto team readies up D2, Skippy against Zoro, Wacho, Fatwall, I'm pretty sure Honto team wins this pretty strongly. And then for this match right here, this could be even. This could be even. So we might see a set 3 out of these two. This song is such an earworm. I don't know if any of you guys like are on Twitter or follow me on Twitter, but I was like, grown-ass man was humming this song like, oh my god. It's me! I'm humming this song like literally all fucking day. It's only been in game for like 2.5 days. It is funny. Oh my god. Alright, both teams are readied up. Going into lobby. I think we're gonna watch this one the whole way through. We're gonna watch Arctic Nova versus Zenith entire way through, watch it proper, and then we'll catch up in finals with the other ones. And then if there's like downtime between drafts and other stuff, we'll watch Job versus Zenith 0. Who's Zenith? I've never heard of that. I might have to go see where they're from afterwards, after all is said and done. But yeah, we're gonna watch Zenith 1 versus Arctic Nova over here, whole way through. New Horizons, same old map 1, entire tournament. Mandy, RT, Brockban, and then Angelo, Brockban again, and Hank. I did have some like really good success here with like Juju earlier, so I definitely, a thrower can work well if you don't get tanked on. And then I don't really know who else would fit in, because Lumi just got a nerf and she was so crazy on this map last rank season, I'm not gonna lie. No point, it's not gonna be fun. Oh yeah, because you're gonna be goofing off a little bit, aren't you? We'll see. You went Chuck? What are we about to witness? What are we about to witness? So, generally speaking, is starting at 9 p.m. like Eastern Coast time, is that way too late? If like people have to dip early? Or is this like a unique circumstance where you have to dip early? Because I know people that play in, say, like adult soccer leagues, and they'll play their matches at like 10 p.m. And then I was considering doing like another like rec league myself, but that one was only from like 6:30 until like 9:30. And yeah, sure, it's outside, and this is inside on your own phone, usually inside your own house. I'm just trying to make it accessible to like people that have a lot of stuff going inside their life throughout the day. But to a certain extent, it's hard to argue that staying up so late for a tournament is also good, you know? Gray marked. He's going for a pull. He's gonna get a super for that too. Probably worth it. Probably worth it.
Oh, you better be ready, cause I'm coming for you.
I'm gonna up some steam.
All right. Y'all said you were joking around a bit. Oh my gosh. Nah, it's not gonna happen. We'll watch this one game and then we'll see what's going on in Honto D2 lobby. Perhaps. Chuck comes in, goes down. It's just Gray again. We know how that's going.
Watch out! Here I come.
Let's Maybe. Maybe I have to switch to main. Alright, we're gonna switch to main really quick. Hello.
Turbo time!
Also, the music kind of has that Retropolis riff. Alright. Honto running the Grom, D2 on the Buster, skips his Gert on the Byron. Meanwhile, Wacho on the Juju. Was calling it earlier. We have a Hank for Brian and Zoro running the Gus. Brian pushing in, gets a nice hit onto D2. Red team with good position right here as well. They push the blue team back up against this back border. Good Buster shield. It's gonna let Byron and Buster push up the map a little bit. Grom versus Juju on the left side. Grom gets away with 160 HP. And Gus opts for the gas. Not gonna give any more supercharge to that blue team. Buster now has hypercharge. Juju's probably best to sit right there for now. If Grom doesn't have the range, she can camp out behind that wall. She does have pet right now. Byron misses heal on oh my god.
No!
Potentially. What are you potentially, KZ?
Go, 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 go!
Tony being late. Oh, I see, I see. Buster shield charged. I'm doing some good dodges right here. It's gonna take 10% less damage as well from the Juju. Goes for a pull, doesn't quite get it. Juju gets away. Also nice gadget to take less damage. Brian with a kill onto Byron. 3 versus 2 in favor of the red team. For a 3-tap right there. Quite connect. D2. Supering. Shot comes in. Hank with another bubble.
Oh, you better bring
Round for the red
it.
team. Zenith Esports.
No!
Juju does a pet. Uses it really early, I will say that. Like, it's not good to hold on to your super for too long. But, sometimes you just gotta eat it, you know? shots. More prickly pears landing down on the Grom player. Our team charging up supers. We have 2 hypers and a super for the blue team. Super comes out from Byron. More healing coming in. D2 pushing forwards with the bubble. Brian TCG hypered up. Just have his own. 3 blue versus 2 red. Gree comes out, gets some shots. Still, the rage is on. Blue team are in a little precarious situation. Oh my gosh! Brian couldn't do anything right there. He was charging his bubble, he gets knocked back by the Grom and then pulled by the Buster. Set 1, well played.
Let's go. Come on. Zip, zip.
She's a mechanic with a red carpet. Not great with people, but she doesn't care. When you see her, you might stop and stare. Is that a crocodile living in her hair? Ally the alligator snaps your head off, says I'll see you later. Ally the alligator, gotta love her 'cause you just can't hate her. In the toxic swamp she works all work, gotta work, but at night she comes out to play. She's very awkward in a charming way. Make no mistake, she is here to slay.
We dodged.
The alligator marks her targets like a
Bruh. Okay.
the alligator, gotta love her 'cause you just can't hate her. With silent feet and laser eyes, she's got your secrets memorized. She remembers, she creeps around
Jeez, Poli.
without a sound. Goes into stealth mode, never to be found. Ally the alligator hides in the bush like a secret operator. Ally the alligator, gotta love her 'cause you just can't hate her. Green queen from a swampy place, with engine grease all over her face. She moves with stealth and deadly grace. She'll make you
Oops.
disappear without a trace. So when you run around without a care, and then you feel a sudden stare, don't look around, don't you dare, 'cause Ali's close, you better beware.
Oh, I just realized that it didn't load their set 1 on. Okay.
She's a mechanic with a red carpet. Not great with people, but she doesn't care. When you see her, you might stop and stare. Is that a crocodile living in her hair? Ally the alligator snaps your head off, says I'll see you later. Ally the alligator, gotta love her 'cause you just can't hate her. In the toxic swamp she works all work, gotta work, but at night she comes out to play. She's very awkward in a charming way. Make no mistake, she is here to slay. Ally the alligator marks her targets like a terminator. Ally the alligator, gotta love her 'cause you just can't hate her. With silent feet and laser
Yeah.
eyes, she's got your secret.
For some reason, Maturino broke for a second, so it didn't give them set 2.
She creeps around
Fixed it.
without a sound. Goes into stealth mode, never to be found.
Apparently, there's gonna be a title for people who get a streak to 365 days on their little calendar thingamabob. And that's exciting, but that means I'm not allowed to go camping for a year. What the hell? I want the title.
So when you run around without a care, and then you feel a sudden stare,
What can a man do?
don't you dare, 'cause Ali's close, you better beware.
I'm still on day 94, haven't missed a day. Yeah, there's some people that are on like day like 115 or something like that. So like there's I think I know why it happened like that, because apparently there's like a 36-hour or like maybe 48-hour buffer that it lets you like not log in without it like completely destroying your streak. So it's not gonna like nuke you as soon as you don't log in exactly 24 hours after your last login. I don't know how long the buffer is, but based off of that, if you log in sometime between where that buffer starts and ends, it'll extend like how long your days are before it gives you the next one. Yeah. Could I give you admin on what? Did they draft yet? That'd be funny if we were just sitting here talking and they finished their draft. Would not be the first time. Would not be the first time. Yeet G. Yeah. Bro. I'm gonna be staring at my ceiling for the next like 3 nights trying to fall asleep. And this is all I will hear. YouTube admin, please. Maybe. Maybe. I'd have to open up YouTube on browser and not in OBS. Oh wait, maybe. Yeah, I'd have to do that. I think if KZ, you definitely. If you don't by now, that'd be crazy if you don't. Yeah. KZ, yes. Guys, and maybe. Maybe. I think there's different tiers to it. You're like kind of an OG, so I think it would make sense, right? Because I think there's like... What's managing moderator? These users... Wait. Alright, they're not playing yet. Managing moderators have the same capabilities as standard moderators, but in addition, they can manage blocked words and change chat modes. What are approved users? These won't be filtered. Oh. Way back, I remember there was someone that liked to say the most like sus shit in here. They're not here anymore. But I remember they're trying to get that. That's funny. There's specifically a role that you can give someone on YouTube, so it lets them bypass all the filters. All right. Surely. We have a draft for dry season, by the way. Both teams have banned out Jae Young. Lily banned by Honto D2 Skippy team. Same with Angelo. And then Zenith Esports, Zoro, Wacho, and Fat Wall banning out Jae Young, Squeak, and Gray. Alright, we have D2 on the Fish. Skip on the Byron. Honto on the Mandy. Meanwhile, Zoro on the Lumi. Brian on the Gus. And Wacho on the Carl. Early lead as well to red team. 1 star on Wacho's head and that blue one on top of Brian. So I will say blue team has better position. Lumi gonna be dealing with and kind of figuring out how to play with that range nerf. Still on this map, you can place those morning stars on a lane. 2 of them still get the same radius of ice freeze, so as far as control from the freeze goes, it's about the same, but just those longer range fights. See, just like that, you still have a lot of space to play with. But for longer range fights, it might be a little bit difficult. Oh my gosh, nicely done by Mandy. Still, blue team lagging behind by 1 star, 3-2. Mandy frozen out, slides a little bit, gets away. 20 seconds on the clock. Mandy hypercharges now, ready. 12 seconds. Looks for another one. Hypercharge activated, going for it. Connects on the Gus. Gus on 100 HP. Shots coming in. Oh my gosh. 1 second. Red team still holds down the fort.
No time, gotta move.
Oops, what am I doing? What am I doing? Hello? All right. D2 hiding behind this wall. Blue team this time with that blue star. It's gonna be a little bit harder for this red team to push up. They don't have a healer on their team. They do have Guts for support with a shield, but that's not really sustained, I would say.
You will not cry. You will learn.
Not really anyone that can get around walls either. Lumi, if she is able to charge up a super, does have that, plus the rooting mechanic, but aside from that, it's gonna be hard for red team to push up and get something done here. Mandy already has hypercharge too. Going in, gets away from the D2, super with the Hank. And Hyper comes in, lands on Gus, he has to activate shield. Carl looking for shots, Zoro does get a kill, red team in the lead. Carl looking to dodge right now, oh my gosh, stolen. We're gonna be seeing a set 3, first one of the night, by the way. Wacho, Brian, and Zoro taking set 2 after Skip, Honto, and D2 took set number 1. Crystal Arcade, by the way. This map has not been in ranked or BSC for like well over 6 months, but it just got added to the map pool for the upcoming monthly qualifiers and finals. And also I think it's the first map of the championship challenge. So it'll be interesting to see teams draft up and fight it out on Crystal Arcade. What is match 1-1? I don't even know. I don't even know. Oh, I feel like I've seen this one before. It actually doesn't look that bad. Sometimes the newer maps are like really like scary. This doesn't look too bad. Spawns are a little bit off center, but they're not really too far off center. And the lanes in the mid look like pretty good.
So when you run around without a care, and then you feel a sudden stare, don't look around, don't you dare, cause Ali's close, you better beware. She's a mechanic with a reptile brain. Not great with people, but she doesn't care. When you see her, you might stop and stare. Is that a crocodile living in her hair? Ali, the alligator, snaps your head off, says I'll see you later. Ali, the alligator, gotta love her 'cause you just can't hate her. In the toxic swamp she works all work, gotta work, but at night she comes out to play. She's very awkward in a charming way. Make no mistake, she is here to slay. Ali, the alligator, marks up targets like a terminator. Ali, the alligator, gotta love her 'cause you just can't hate her. With silent feet and laser eyes, she's got your secrets memorized. She remembers. She creeps around without a sound. Goes into stealth
Okay, I'm back. Let's see maybe if we have a draft. No, it's showing the same band, so they haven't even... They're not too far through the draft yet.
green queen from a swampy place with engine grease all over her face. She moves with stealth and deadly grace. She'll make you disappear without a trace. So when you run around without a care, and then
I will wash all the dishes if you give me admin on YouTube.
you look around,
I'm about to sign up
'cause Ali's close, you better.
to the most exquisite 5-star restaurant as a dishwasher, and I'll just sub you in. Free money hack 2025. Thank you guys. And okay, real bands are in. Buzz Buster, Jae Young from Team Job, and then Jae Young doubling down, Binks and Lily from Zenith Esports Zero.
Is that a crocodile living in her hair?
I see it. I see it. A lot of times on this map are... I forgot if the sidewalls on Crystal Arcade are indestructible or not. Because it used to be a thing that you could risk taking a thrower if they didn't go wall break. And then obviously Ash is a really good lane on this map. But like a Juju on the lane can be toxic if they get position. Keyword if they get position. If they don't, it's a gamble. Because if they don't, it just really suffers a lot from what I remember on this map. Kind of used to be done with like Barley and comp back in the days. Ping from someone in Discord? Not related to tournament. Okay, it's okay.
Green queen from a swampy place with engine grease all over her face. She moves with stealth and deadly
Alright, they should be jumping in any second now.
without a trace. So when you run around without a care, and then you feel a sudden stare, don't look around.
I would not be surprised to see a Gus mid from either team. Janet could also work. And then if I saw like a Gus 2 tanks or something like that, I really wouldn't be surprised from either of these teams. Like Ash would go really good. Even Anita on this map can be pretty nice. Sandy used to be played a lot, but with how much aggression it is going on and how much HP a lot of the brawlers that are in the meta right now have, he's kind of hard to pull off unless he's like a later in the draft type of deal. Taro's also pretty common in gym grab in general. This map too.
When you see her, you might stop and stare. Is that
any second. Also Crow. Crow has really good visibility, just got a buff. Pair him with like a vision gear and he's kind of indestructible right now. Alright, see what they picked. Alright, yep, we see a Janet mid and 2 tanks. Meanwhile, other side has a Gus mid, plus a Hank and a Carl. Like a tank and a half. Well done by the Carl to win against that Primo lane. See you, Mr. Wacho. Or miss. We don't judge. Well played by D2. Gets the kill against the Hank player running his Ollie. Hank coming down. Gets hypnotized again, is gonna use some teamwork from the Janet. Her shot barely misses the clip on him, and now D2 has to go for another hypnosis. Gets the assistance from Janet. They finally get the Hank down on the left side of the map. Carl is going down to the Primo, barely. El Fuego grabs the kill, trades out 2v2. Primo on fire, does get his hypercharge ready for the next one. Plus, Janet has 7 gems over her head. Meanwhile, there's only 4 on the Gus, now 5. Still a good lead for the blue team. I believe the next gem will be spawning on their side as well, so it's about to be 8-5. Primo not too happy. Janet does have to fall back a little bit. Has a little bit of position on the left side. Does get hypnotized. Janet looking for the assistance. A Gus shield is going to save the Hank, but El Primo's going on the aggressive 2 now with the hypercharge. Zero goes down. El Fuego gets the kill, but Janet also goes down on the bottom right. Both teams will be able to pick up and retrieve their gems, and it's going to get a little bit tighter here. About 8 all right now. 9 all, 9-8. Countdown activated. If blue team just holds control in the middle, they can reset naturally. Oh, Primo with the plays, a yoy over the shoulder. And a kill. Now 10-9. Janet flying away. That's not exactly what to do just yet, because now red team, if they just sit on top of that spawn, they're going to reset the countdown. Hello? I don't know where that last gem came from. Oh, Primo must have picked it up somewhere in the middle of the fight right there. Because holy, 11-10 final. I do not know where that last gem came from. I thought it was 10-10 lock. None of this 11-10 magic. Anyhow, good start lead for the blue team. They have 3 gems.
Not groovy.
First one just now picked up by Zoro over his head. He might be able to get a little aggressive and pick up that one on the far side, but no luck. D2 is going to go for hypnosis on Brian. Going to have Skip help him out just a little bit. D2 does grab the kill, and now blue team has control over both horizontal bushes. Jumping in, same story with D2 and a kill onto Zoro. Brian, the last red member standing right now, gets a super, gets a little bit of the healing for it, does go down right now, and it's a huge lead, 9-0 for the blue team. 10-0 right now, it's a split carry. Janet or Ollie could go down and that would reset it, but there's 12 seconds for the red team to do that. Oh, Hyper coming in, he only has 444 HP, he does go down. Janet hypercharge in the air, D2 on 1,900 HP, but he also has his own super that's going to be a 3,000 shield, and there we have it. Game, set, match. D2, Honto, and Skip are going to be moving on to the finals. Okay.
No time, gotta move.
Back to alley music. By the way, the game has been loading really quick recently. I don't know if it's just me, but it loads fast now. Like, I barely even see the loading screen anymore. Like, when I'm loading into a game, it's there for like a split second. And when I'm like opening the game itself, I see the Supercell screen, and then I'm on like this page. Whatever Supercell did with the update, props. Because it's been a while since we've seen like a huge like performance boost like that. Like, low-key, this phone is still terrible. But, I don't know. It's been feeling a little bit nicer recently. Cannot play right now, apologies. Alright. Both finalists readied up. Got through 1, 2, 3, 4 rounds of the bracket so far. This is round 5, final round. Can take a little view at who Job had to take down to get here. Round 1 was pretty strong for them. 2-0, 2-0 against Team Thumbs Down. Round 2, free win. Round 3, also strong win, 2-0, 2-0 across the board. A lot of Buster today. Gene as well. Gene into Mr. P, and they still won. Nice. And we just watched the ending of this one. Best fight so far tonight against Team Job. Actually took a set. Then on the other side, Zenith versus Arctic Nova. A little bit of a troll fest. Arctic Nova had to go home early. Saw a troll chuck one on New Horizons. Before that, though, Zenith went up against Critical Crystal, Zomboy, Torkoal, and M85. Almost saw a set 3. Almost. Didn't quite get there. That's when Torkoal went down with the blue star at the last second and gave the last tiebreaker win to Zenith. Prior to that, Bard flexed out the Kaze, took down CR5, Papu, and Cartoon, representing Zona 0. And in round 1, they faced the famous Cloudy Sports. But it is a new roster for them. And I haven't been able to see them play too much with this new roster. So I can't really speak too much for like the actual team. But I've seen the flag they're representing multiple times. Anyhow. Oh shit. Phone just broke. Hello. There we go. Nope. Try again. Man, this is so busted. This is just so busted. Oh, man. Okay, fix that. I mean, it didn't really affect you guys from your point of view. But it's kind of jarring when the music stops. Jazz music stops. Anyhow, bands are in for New Horizons if you haven't seen them. Jae Young, Buster, Angelo, Sprout, Hank, Jae Young again. If you haven't noticed, Jae Young is banned almost every single set tonight. So tomorrow, when the challenge comes out, make sure to pick him, because there are no bans. Seen a lot of Buster tonight. He's not available anymore. Daryl's still on the table. Kid's still on the table. Juju is still on the table. Definitely see any of those. People like playing Brock on this map too for the terraforming. Gives a nice upper hand if you can make some room for your teammates and lock in with another sniper. Depending on how the draft flows and if you don't leave yourself susceptible to being locked on by more maneuverable opponents. Alright, they should be jumping in. So we're gonna peep out of this. Game 1, set 1, grand final. Oh my god, the Doug made it. BRD on the Gray gets an early hook onto D2 running the Ollie. Meanwhile, Rudra on the Daryl, Juf on the Brock. Honto running the Doug. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, what a snipe. Gray goes down. Shots coming in. It's a 3 versus 2, a really good advantage. Doug does now have his super. Activates the hot dog. Blue team has to get away. D2. Super's in. Misses the extra shot with hypnosis. Doug goes down. Rudra rolls. Gets a kill again. Yoink, pulls the Gus. D2 rolls away, has to use that defensively, otherwise would have been a little bit of a tricky situation. Red team might have to back up just a little bit and heal up here. Shots coming in from Brock. Daryl hypercharge comes in, gets a big fat shot on D2. D2 supers for the shield, still goes down to Rudra, living on 2,240 HP. Nice hook by BRD. Doug is getting really weak right here. He has the hot dog over his head, so if he does go down, he will revive. BRD looking to wait out that dog. It expires, and we get the kill onto Doug. Comes in, misses. Gets hypercharged to last-ditch effort, but I'm not really too sure he can do it. Yep. What do you mean not too sure? There's no way. It's a Doug. It's a Gus versus 3 people. Yeah, it's not happening. Anyhow.
Turbo time!
Game 2.
I will haunt you!
There's just nothing. That once you're a Gus in a 1v3, if your opponents are playing smart, there's nothing you can do. You have a single shot target. You don't pierce. And sure, you can sustain yourself for a little bit longer with that shield, but you still have to wait for your ammo to reload. Anyhow, early advantage for the red team. Taking down the gray player here. That would be BRD himself going down early.
I will haunt you!
Brock looking for a peek around the wall. It does end up hitting the corner. And get too much damage for that. Rudra looking for extra charge towards their hyper. Oh man. Once Doug gets that hypercharge, it's gonna be so toxic. Because he has a super already right now, but he can charge that off of his teammates. And if this was after the hypercharge drops, he'd be charging a hyper right now. Lock onto his teammate right there. D2 has to defensively get away. He lives on 520 HP. He's gonna go to the back lines and charge up his HP really quick. Rock super coming in, could be a kill. Gets the shot onto Monto. Back left corner is all these red members have. They do have a round on their heads, but still in the fight. Rudra used his Daryl super right there just to get rid of that second one and start charging up a next set. Nice snipe from BRD on Skip. Ollie maybe just gonna look to charge up their own super. They get it. They're gonna off the gas now, but that's not good. At least not good for the red team. That's 3. Count it, 3 hypers for the blue team. Missed hook. Charge activated from Brock. Gets extra damage and super hyper as well coming out. Nicely done. Slides out onto D2. Daryl Rosen gets back out. Decides it's not his time to shine just yet. They have a 3 versus 2 advantage. You go too aggressive and you might accidentally throw that lead that you have in terms of bodies on bodies. Hook goes in and misses. Some good positioning for red team considering they only have 2 players versus these 3 on the floor for blue team right now. Rock goes in right now with another one. Doug gets shot. He doesn't quite go down. He can heal up a little bit. He's gonna naturally regen in the back left corner now too. He does have a super himself too. But winner of this knockout takes the game and potentially the set. Just not happy. Doug pushing forwards. He's gonna activate that hot dog. No one can kill him right now or else he revives. He does go down. He's gonna revive right now. Doug on full HP. Brock activating hyper. Doug gets another hot dog. Rudra living right now and Doug clutches up. Double revive for the win. Oh my god.
Go, 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 go! You got spooked.
Well played, well played. That was super clutch. Dude, that was clutch! I used to have a really good mimic of that. Not so much anymore. Well, it's not what I'm thinking. Holy hypnosis! Got a double, but didn't quite have the teammates there to assist the kill. Holy moly, that would have been crazy. Ollie's a super good support tank. If you can grab that hypnosis and pull them towards your teammates so they can help you nail down them, oh my gosh. Some good jukes as well coming out of Ollie. Hero does have super ready. Rock shot coming in. Gray as well has a hook ready. He has to use it sometime soon. Gets a nice pull into D2, a big one at that too. Hot dog is over D2's head, so even if he goes down, he's back on full HP. It's just a Daryl. What can he do? Not much. Try. Brock hyper activated. Missing a few shots. Doesn't get too much value from that hyper actually. They now have to fall back and red team is on almost the back border of the map.
Why me?
Super comes in. There are some connections, but none of these players are below half HP. Another Brock super. Oh my gosh. Does Brock have a supercharge gear? I don't understand. That's so many supers. But it's like not much damage I'm seeing. Alright, now everything's activating. Hell is breaking loose. 2 blue members onto 1 red member. Daryl going crazy. It's a roll away, but it's not a kill. It's gonna be D2, Honto, and Skip taking set number 1 on our final here.
No time, gotta move.
She's a mechanic with a red carpet. Not great with people, but she doesn't care. When you see her, you might stop and stare. Is that a crocodile living in her hair? Ally, the alligator, snaps your head off, says I'll see you later. Ally, the alligator, gotta love her 'cause you just can't hate her. In the toxic swamp she works all work, gotta work, but at night she comes out to play. She's very awkward in a charming way. Make no mistake, she is here to slay. Ally,
So, I can definitely see this going to set 3 here. Even set 1 was still 2-1 by games. Let's peek back over to Matcherino really quick.
she's got your secrets memorized. She remembers. She creeps around without a sound. Goes into stealth mode, never to be found.
All right. I was like stimming with like the yellow popping up on the bracket when you hover over a match. All right, so the real bands aren't in. If you couldn't tell by now, if they duplicate from the first set, 100%, they've not actually loaded in yet. It's just a visual glitch on the site. So we'll wait for those to come in. Same map all night, dry season, bounty.
And then you feel a sudden stare. Don't look around, don't you dare, 'cause Ali's close, you better beware.
So for Job versus Zenith, I mean, all night, Jae Young has been banned out. Wondering if they're going to go with the same bands. The J, the Lily, the Angelo. Maybe not. Maybe. They'll see like a Lumi banned out. Obviously, Lumi isn't as good as she was prior to nerfs, right? But she still has a position on maps where she makes sense. Like, you're not just gonna spam run every single map anymore as like your first pick. All right, yeah, they changed one of their bands, I think. No, same band, same bands. Never mind. They switched the Lily for a Buster ban. And then this time, Zenith Esports, opposite side, bans out their Lily, bans out Hank, bans out Bell. Bell? I don't know. I don't know if they have like something up their sleeve, because like Bell's kind of like a non-issue. Like sometimes like it happens and it pops up a lot, but it's not something that's like super, super hard to deal with, so to speak. Like, she can deal with tanks pretty well if they do get brought onto the board, because she has that mark that'll give them extra damage. And also she's good at long range, but also good at short range. Decent reload. Makes you think.
Don't look around, don't you dare, 'cause Ali's close, you better beware.
I'm curious if, I mean, Gus is still open, so we're definitely going to be seeing a Gus. Some people were choosing Janet on this map earlier tonight and having decent success, but like, if someone runs like a Kaze or something like that, and I know BRD is a big fan of Kaze, so we might be seeing Kaze come out on this map. I personally love, like, she's not meta at all by any means, but I like playing Penny on this map a bit. Like, she's just comfortable for me. But I'm probably not going to see her, to be honest. All right. Picks are in. Game is in. Another Doug. Surprise. Oh my god. Bro, this phone is killing me. Absolutely killing me. Absolutely killing me right now. Alright. We're back. So we have a Gus, called it. We have 2 tanks, we have an Ollie. Pops up a lot in bounty. And then Rudra is running Pro, just got a buff. Jupe is running Buzz, currently a little bit glitched out. He gets full stun no matter what distance he's at. And Gray, which is just a usual bounty pick. Hypnosis is good. A teleport attempt. Doesn't quite get away with it. And kind of a wasted super by Honto. Still, it's okay for the blue team. They have the lead 2-1. 45 seconds on that bounty clock. Stun goes in, denied. Great shield by the Gus on the D2. Seconds. It's just a 1-star game. Either team can take it. Rudra goes really low right now, 1,800 HP. BRD also takes a shot. 6 seconds. Misses. Buzz goes again, gets hypnotized. It's looking like a pretty solid win for the blue team in the first game of Bounty right here. Oh my god. Good defense.
No time, gotta move.
Basketball, hello? Hello? Not the Power League basketball. That's crazy. Alright. Honto, D2, and Skip on match point here. D2 gets pulled, he almost goes down. If they landed one more shot on him, oh my gosh, that would have been a kill, and that would have been early lead for the red team. Gus with a snipe and a pop kill. BRD goes down. Buzz with a stun, gets a kill. Red team still lagging, but only by 1 star. Buzz with another one, a stun is good. D2 pulled back as well. Jupe with 4 stars over their head. They do get away with it, and now it's just a 1-star differential now in favor of the red team, 4-3. Doug healing, Doug healing. Doug healing part 5. D2 jumps in. Super will terminate. Through the wall hook would go kind of crazy right now. Both teams looking for an angle on each other, but no one wants to make the first move right here. Everyone kind of just swaying back and forth on the opposite side of this indestructible wall. Shots going back and forth. Hook is missed. Buzz goes in. He does get a stun, but he decides not to commit to the kill. Activates Hypercharge now. Gets one against the wall, gets hypnotized, retreats back to the back lines. 25 seconds on that clock, and not a star has changed still. 4-3 in favor of that red team. A big bounty on top of Joseph's head, too. Juke goes in, gets the stun. D2 gets a Gus shield, plus a hot dog on his head. He's revived, he's back in action. He goes down. Star lead to the blue team, 9-6, now 9-9. Blue star tiebreaker still on top of Skip's head, and it's a W for D2, Skip, and Honto. They're going to be taking the game, set, match, and tournament tonight. GG. Hello, welcome DJ Lee. How you doing? We just finished our last match of the tournament tonight, but I can catch you up perhaps. We just watched Job, I mean, J Star B, take down Zenith Esports, Dark Lord BRD, Joof, and Rudra. 2-0. Set 1 a little bit closer. Set 2 still close, but both times Honto D2 and Skippy were able to take out the defense, or take the lead at the last second, really. Prior to that, we had a set 3 on Crystal Arcade. Game 1 of that was a 11-10 game, and then the second game was kind of a wash, 10-0. Quarterfinals. Job B, Dido Lala. Strong W for them. Game before that was a free win. Literally, other team forfeit. And game before that was also very strong in their favor.
Let's go! Come on! Zip zip!
But yeah. That's about all I had planned for tonight. It's gonna be interesting to see what I'm able to come up with over the next like month or so in terms of like competitions and tournaments, because that update's coming, but also I'm going back to work after a sickness kind of engulfed my life over the last 6 months, and I don't know how my schedule is gonna work out with everything. Would be nice to be able to commit to do some of the new sponsored events on Match Arena for you all, but I'm not sure how life's gonna turn out to be, so we'll see how that all goes. But yeah, thank you to everyone who came out and played tonight, everyone who came and stopped by and chat, anyone that just lurked and watched, appreciate you. And I hope y'all have a lovely Thursday, lovely Friday, and a good weekend. My Doug is so good. You are killing it. He carried me. Doug is crazy. I don't know how long they're gonna let him exist as is, especially with that hypercharge coming out soon, because that's gonna be busted as hell. But it's definitely fun for now, so enjoy it while you can. Cause that shit's getting nerfed. I give it a month at max. Like low-key, I think we'll make it past the next qualifier for BSC, and the qualifier will end. And then right at the start of that week before like EU monthly finals, they'll probably nerf him, is my guess. But yeah, I'm logging off. Peace.